Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about Bryan Kohberger, and it's gonna be, it's April, so 2 or 3 months his trial will start. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to his trial. I haven't looked into it yet, like if it's gonna be televised or if that state doesn't televise their trials, so I'll have to look into that. But I want to talk about how I wonder if he watched the true crime videos about him before he got arrested. So, like, during that month and a half while he was on the run, I wonder if he got on YouTube and watched all these videos about who the killer is, the different theories that there were, and I wonder if he even maybe commented on some of the more popular YouTubers' videos, and maybe he had some kind of theory he was trying to put out there to throw everybody off. So, like, a lot of you watch, like, all the true crime channels, and if you do that, do you ever remember, like, a live broadcast, like a live, and a commenter that possibly was really set on his theory? You know, it's something to think about. Like, I think about that sometimes. I used to think about it with the Delphi case, and when I would watch Anthony Greeno, and he was kind of open about how, like, where he lived and where he was going to be. And I always thought, like, what if the Delphi murderer is watching him and they're kind of tired of him giving out, like, keeping the case alive? And so what if that guy, what if Anthony's life was in danger? And what if all these true crime YouTubers, sometimes you think, what if Bryan Kohberger had one of them on his mind, Like, maybe he thought, oh, my next victim will be a true crime YouTuber. And I'm not really thinking about myself because I'm not really popular, and I don't think he would have watched my videos, but you just never know. And I think that's why it's important maybe for the popular true crime YouTubers to be kind of secretive about who they really are. Because you just, how did Kaylee and them even get on Bryan Kohberger's mind? And when you think about it, like, when you're on Instagram or TikTok, the same thing can happen that happens on Facebook. So we all pretty much have a Facebook. And how many times have you went down the Facebook rabbit hole, they call it, and you're basically clicking on someone's page, and then it might be your neighbor, and you're, like, looking through their stuff, and then you see that they went to a party, so then you click on somebody that went to the party's page, and then you notice that they went to high school with you, so you click on someone else's page, and you end up on a complete stranger's page. That could be very entertaining. So this could have happened with Bryan Kohberger on Instagram even. He could have been looking at a celebrity's page. He might have looked to see who followed the celebrity. And then he sees a cute girl. He clicks on her Instagram and he sees her tagged with like Kaylee maybe. And then he clicks on Kaylee's and he sees all these pictures. It says in the bio where she goes to school. And that, along with her friends that are tagged in the photos, he can maybe figure out what house they live in. And then he's watching their stories and he's watching their pictures. And they link their TikTok. And before you know it, he's obsessed with these girls and their lifestyle. And he wants to be near them. So he just out of the blue wants to live in Washington. So he's close to their school. And this could be how he found out about them. It might not be that he went to Washington first and then noticed them. He might have went to Washington because of them. And that's really creepy. Because anybody that would do that could do the same with anybody on the internet. And that's why I think we should keep our profiles private. Like, I know a lot of young people want to be famous and they want like somebody to notice them, like maybe a brand to give them a brand deal or something. Or they just want like their crush to notice them. But you also got people like Bryan Kohberger that's noticing them. But I just wanted to share with you just some thoughts that are going on in my mind about Bryan. And I haven't posted in a while, but I'm going to start posting again. After the University of Idaho murders, I took a break when they had an arrest. I didn't feel like there was much to cover on the case. And I didn't want to start talking about their families and the victims that survived. But I've just been thinking about this and thought I would share my thoughts with you guys. And I also have some more missing cases videos coming up. I think that's like, I love unsolved mysteries and missing cases is what I'm focusing on in this channel. I don't like the horrific details necessarily, but I like that the internet can help solve a crime. And then once it's solved, we want to follow the case to make sure there's justice and then move on to the next case. But hopefully Bryan Kohberger will get justice, and I guess we'll find out in the next couple of months whether, I'm sure he will. I mean, there's evidence we don't even know about, I'm sure, so we can't just go by what they found so far. I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys and make a video since I haven't made one in a couple months. And I might put comments back on, but I'm not sure. I just get a lot of weird comments, but I appreciate the good ones that I've seen. Like, I've seen people comment on old videos and stuff, and I appreciate that. It's just really weird when you get a person that comments because they disagree with you and they get really angry about it. And I just don't want those kind of comments. I don't even want to read those kind of comments, so I end up turning them off. Because, this video is just all my opinion, and I respect your opinion too. But if my opinion doesn't match up with yours, it doesn't mean that you're right or I'm right, or you're wrong or I'm wrong. It's just our opinion. We don't have to be so passionate about it. So that's all I have to say tonight, and I'll see you in the next one.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake it.